Shoot. All right, so we are officially live.
All
Now
right.
I know Beater Boost is probably waiting around for this because we were talking last night. So all it's been a while. Let me take this down so we can see us. It's been a while. So you got myself, we got Reaper, we got Cruiser, Dan, and then we got Crazy Jockey, Joey.
Yes, sir.
Um, so we can just begin this by discussing the EM meet because we both went. We all went.
Yeah. Mhm.
Although I know people want the meat and potatoes, but we'll get to that. Let's start it off with discussing the actual meat itself. How'd y'all enjoy it?
You can
I,
go first.
I like the meat, man. It was good for what what they was trying to achieve. I definitely think they achieved it because for them it's more social media promoting small business, whatever. Like you know, even like the young streamers or whoever it is, whatever you like to do with motorcycles, that was their chance to put it out there, for the masses. So I like it as far as in that concept. I know everybody would not agree with it, but for what they were trying to do, I think they were successful.
Yep.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
yeah. They definitely had how many bikes were out there? Like 100? No.
At least 100.
Least, like, yeah, I would go to say way more than that.
I mean, we brought six bikes alone just from Chicago, and that was like 70% of the bikes that we were missing out. Dave and a few other people. So usually when we travel, we're coming like 10 plus deep. But when they first hit me up, when EM Meet first hit me up, they had like 2,000 followers, and then before the meet even happened, they were up to like 20,000. So like it just like drastically grew. Like I don't know if it was just the influencers that just kept sharing it and it just growing to what it was, but I mean, it turned out pretty fucking good. I know that they hosted a meet out in Michigan, but I didn't hear anything about it. I think it was Michigan, but I didn't hear anything about it. Like they didn't post anything, so I don't know if that was a bust or not. But Nashville, it was good.
I enjoyed it. I mean, obviously I put my little videos up.
Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed until the rev bombing. Then it was
Yes.
kind of like, if you know anything about bikes, you're tearing your bike up. I don't know, but
Exactly. Yeah. No, it was nice that like when I pulled in and it started getting crowded, like I met a lot of people um that I talked to over social media. So like meeting them in person was cool. So that was nice. Like it was just kind of like a get together, finally meeting, people in groups and over social media. So that was cool. But the rev bombing shit, and they literally said don't rev bomb, be respectful, and
no
of
burnouts,
course
no nothing. And guess what?
yeah, of course. All it takes is one person for everyone else to
Yeah,
try and show off, and it's like, dude, that's so childish. I don't know. I don't rev my bike at all. So unless I accidentally miss second gear and I hit neutral, and I neutral bomb.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, who is this? Y'all come down in Dallas now, man. Texas far. Is it close for y'all, Joey?
No,
And no, it's
no,
not.
dude. I went to.
Look at this dude. He pressed the wrong button. I bet. I
Oh,
bet you he pressed the wrong button.
he's
now,
good.
I bet you
Uh,
he pressed the wrong thing.
yeah, I went to go hit the chat because I was trying to see, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to see the chat.
Okay, hold on. Let me do
Texas.
this. I'll just add it, and then whatever.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Y'all can see that?
If I show no, I can't fucking read that. It's cool. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Um what was I gonna say? Texas is 18 hours. So no, it's not close. Not at all.
Oh,
We're
okay.
we're like almost all the way at the top of the US. So like, Canada's close as hell to us, and then driving all the way to Texas, it's just going all the way straight down. And then Florida, like that's why I don't really go out to Florida. It's 27 or 28 hours to where the race spot is. So like that's a whole mission, but
I mean, I think that's the equivalent to hitting up Las Vegas. That's going to
yeah, and
be
that's the thing is
far. Even for
yeah,
me, it's far.
yeah. And I'm willing to take that drive for Vegas just because I know I've seen what it is and it seems like a safe road. Miami kind of just seems like chaos, and I'm not even gonna bother driving that far for a bunch of bull crap.
Right, right. I enjoyed the meet. Like I said, saw some cool cars. Met a lot of people. A lot of people that's normally online. You get to meet them in person. Um, the one thing I didn't like was like after the fact, so many deaths and injuries and accidents, and
Yeah, I heard a few. I heard
you
about it.
know that kind of sucked.
Yeah, I
Joey
did.
is getting gapped.
Who said that?
Someone named Jack Pham. I don't know who
Oh,
that is.
oh
You
my
must
god,
know.
he's the troll, dude. He's always on my shit. He's always talking shit, bro.
Oh, okay. So you know the guy.
Yeah. No, he's cool. He's cool. He's got a 17 plus Gixxer full carbon. I don't really know much about the bike, but it's clean. It
Oh
definitely came
yeah.
a way. Yeah.
Well, I think we got all of the. So I felt like I was obligated to talk about the EME, the VIP stuff, bro. Like the marketing they did with that. I didn't feel like a VIP.
No.
Did y'all feel like a VIP?
No.
I didn't feel like a VIP.
No. Not at all. I just felt like I was just at a meet.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they should have how do I explain it? Display the bikes a little bit better instead of like chaotically crammed together, and it was kind of just like a jumble of crap. They kind of should have pick and choose on, like, if you're a VIP, pick and choose on what bikes you're putting in the VIP section, and kind of make it known that you're walking into the VIP section instead of it just being part of part of a stand. Like, we were just next to the tents. I guess that was the VIP section. I don't know.
Yeah. It's funny. I didn't even know we were supposed to, or we could bring tents or. I think before the event, I spoke to him about trailers, but I mean that was like $60, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but either way, we got through all of that, and then guess what? Fast forward. Now let's talk about these races, bro.
What about them?
Let's go, man. Okay, so personally, right? I feel like Phil and you attempted to do something to me, man. What
No,
is wrong?
no.
Nah,
I
nah,
never
bro.
met
Y'all
you, dude.
trying
I
to
never met you.
handicap me, Joey. What is wrong
Dude.
with y'all? I'm a big guy, right? So if
Yeah,
a big
I
guy
didn't know how
shows
big
up,
you were until I met you. I was like, damn, he is a big guy.
so what am I supposed to do? What does Phil talk about? He talk about, oh, take your bottle off or whatever else.
Yeah,
Bro.
I
Like
didn't.
what?
And you know what's funny is I didn't hear him say any of that until I guess he told Juan. And in your video, Juan's like, "Hey, tell Reaper what you said." So he must have said it when he saw you pull up. Because
Yeah,
I saw the K46 at the meet, and I was looking, and I was like, "Damn, that's." I didn't know it was yours. Like I don't know what bikes you even have. I just know you had the H2. So, like, I didn't know, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, like I found out it was your bike," and then he wanted to race it all motor, and I was like, "Dude, that's unfair." Now, spraying is a different story. What shot is it on, if you don't mind me asking?
2.
2? Don't play with me. Don't play with me right now,
Phil ass
man.
would have had to find out, bro. I'm like, we're in the history of racing, bro, and I consider myself like older now. You see the gray. So
Yeah.
where in the history of racing do someone who, and I honestly I thought it was you, 115 pounds soaking wet tells a 250-pound guy, take off your bottle. What?
No, hell no, that wasn't me. I think it'd be more fun. That's why I raced Dave, and Dave's on his bottle on his Gixxer. So,
Dave is 150 pounds, bro.
I know. So why would I tell you to take it off?
Okay, I see where you went with that. Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So,
I
like,
agree with that.
why would I disadvantage that? That's why, like, I realistically, like, I'll do heads up with people that I don't know, and then if I see it was very unfair, I start giving land. And that's what happened over the weekend. Is I start giving land I just try to see where their bike will stand at and where my bike will stand at. It's just like it's a fun game that I like to play with the local. Like, I do it with Phil all the time. And I do with Phil so much, and he's slowly getting his bike faster to the point where I'm starting to have to not give him half as much land and only, like, say a hit instead of like two bikes in the hit, because his bike was really slow when I first met him, but it's getting up there.
So when you say land, right, you're saying bike lengths, right? Like
Yeah, sorry. I'm
Figured,
from
no,
cars.
bro. Yeah,
I'm
bro.
from cars, so
Yeah, I figured that out. I was watching like some of your posts, and I was like, I think he means like bike lifts. Bike lifts.
yes,
Okay, I
yes,
got
yes.
you.
Land means bike lengths.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I saw your bike. I saw Phil's bike. I saw your cruise bikes. All y'all are, what is it?
MWP. It's Midwest
Team
Perform.
MWP.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
short for Midwest Performance, and that's Dave's shop. So
Yeah, man. I started to call Dave, man, and ask him why he got his people coming to another city trying to handicap racers, bro. I started to get call him, bro. Joey, there is no way that you should be handicapping nothing.
what do you mean handicapping? I'm not handicapping nothing.
Well, Phil or whoever decided that they
No, that
wanted.
was Phil. Dude, Phil talks about you all the time. So I think it was just the fact that he wanted to race you so bad, and he wanted to have a standing chance in whatever the fuck he wanted to do. And
Mm,
I think that was the issue because I honestly, like, I've only been in this game. I don't know if you watch Street Cartel stuff, but I've only been roll racing since last year. So Phil said he knew you for a while, and that's
he
how, like, I
does, yeah.
yeah, and that's how I found out about you because I mean he can't get you out of his mouth, dude. He's always ringing you up,
Ah,
bro.
now, hey, what they say about that? Pause.
Pause. No Diddy. No
Yeah, you
Diddy.
gotta pause, bro.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah,
No Diddy,
man.
bro.
No, no, like Phil used to live here, so yeah, many hours in my garage
Oh,
touching
really?
stuff and working on things. Yeah, touching things.
Pause.
But Phil knows how I am, so that's why it was like surprising when he was like, "Yo, handicap yourself." But
Yeah, and I think that's why he didn't want to bring it up, and that's why Juan's like, "Hey, tell Reaper what you just said."
how
And
much
you get
Juan weigh, bro?
shit, bro. 240?
See, I heard that he was 200 and he's just claiming 240 or 250.
No, dude, he's a big dude. I'll call him. I'll tell him to get on the scale for you if you want.
That's
He's a
what I
big dude.
heard.
I'm telling you, dude. He ain't no 200.
No.
Phil is 190. So, but
Okay.
Juan, dude, I mean, Juan's head's probably 50 pounds alone.
Well, I'm not gonna say that, but I mean, he's a big guy. He was
Yeah,
on the Gixxer, right? He was on
that's
Phil's
Phil's bike.
Gixxer.
Yeah, that's Phil's bike. He's got a bike, but it's getting built right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
K46, 67, like a Gixxer.
Who? Juan?
Yeah.
Uh, so Abusa actually, which he
Oh,
totally
okay.
hates. He does not like Busas at all, and we talked him into it. Well,
Well, he's
me
a
and
big
Dave.
guy, so
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. We were like big motor, big guy, make it a bigger motor, and hopefully he does something. But he's riding Phil's bike so much he wants the Gixxer now.
Oh,
So
that's sad.
yeah,
He don't need a Gixxer. He's gonna be slow. Unless it's like one of those, and I know everybody says it, Samiti type Gixxers, then
he ain't gonna build no Samiti. He likes to ride that thing around.
Samiti doesn't ride it. No, does he ride it around?
I don't know, but
I think
I
I
wouldn't
don't think
street ride
so.
that thing every day, you know? That's what we like to do around here. That's why like
Oh yeah.
I still have my oil cooler, like all that stuff, bro. It's a full street bike. Like I ride it 4 or 5 hours at least on a weekend, on a Saturday. I'll start at like 10 a.m. and I'll be out till 9 p.m., go home for a little bit and then go back out and race. So
I don't know, man. I think me and my boy, cruising that, which is kind of quiet. I'm surprised at that. But so I think what was crazy was I got out of my car, you know what I mean? I was minding my business trying to get content. You saw me. I'm always like this.
yeah.
Y'all started messing with me first.
Don't point at me. I turned
Bro,
around
you
and
was
was like,
there.
whoa,
You was there, bro. So it's your
Yeah.
fault.
Look,
damn.
just
Okay,
called them,
okay.
man. That's how I took it. I said, man, what is going on? They talking about racing. We pull the bikes out. They gone. How
Yeah,
this
y'all
work?
left us.
Phil
I
Y'all
was
broke
left us.
mad,
down.
man. I was mad, dude. I was mad. I was like, man, ain't no way we come all this way for them to just go without us.
Yeah, Phil broke down and he's like, "Can you get my trailer?" And I was like, "I guess."
Yeah, but we were supposed to go out with you guys prior
Yeah,
to
we want
that.
to come
I
with you.
know, and then we were wondering where you're at because we got to the spot. You told me 10:30, so we were there at 10:30. We were the first bikes, and then we were like, "Where's Reaper?" And then I think you messaged me, Cruise. What is it,
Yeah,
cruising?
yeah,
I can't read.
yeah.
I think you messaged me, but it went into my request, so I didn't see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mm.
so if Reaper would have spammed me like he did today for the live, I probably would have seen it because I was on my phone a little bit.
Yeah,
yeah.
so we ended up going to, like, if you watch the video on YouTube, like we went to our friend's house so we can get closer
Yeah,
to the
I
meeting
did see
spot.
that. Yeah.
And as we're there, that's when it starts with the accidents, the deaths, all of this other stuff. And so we were thinking, well, 5-0 is going to have everything locked down, which I think as we were getting ready to leave, that's when we were told, I think one of y'all said that they were kicking y'all out of the other spot, the original spot.
Yeah, they were. They did.
So
And
we
I
figured,
guess,
okay, night's over,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I guess someone called and complained about. So I guess there's like I don't know, some houses or something down the street, and people were complaining about the noise or something, which was weird because all of our cars were shut off. But they came like 7 deep, like Metro Police. I don't know. I guess they're not real police. I don't know what the hell they are. Um, but yeah, they came out deep and they were like, we wouldn't care, but since we have a complaint and now it's on like a 911 record, we have to do something about it. So we literally just went across the street to that rap shop.
Yeah, I saw that. And then obviously I'm gonna have to defend Anthony's honor because he is not here. He did give me a message for you, but I would have to look it up, you
Okay.
know. But well, first of all, somebody had a question for you. Is your bike stock? And nobody, Chicago, y'all think y'all slick. Y'all thin head gasket and call that stock.
Is
So
my bike?
is
So
it
what? What do
stock?
you? It's a full bolt-on bike, if that's what you're asking.
I don't know.
What?
Man.
What are you asking?
I don't know.
What are you asking? Is it got motor work? Is that what you're asking? 'Cause it's a full bolt-on
Hey,
bike.
hey, Joey, y'all full of shit over there in Chicago, bro.
No, we're not.
I like the way he answered that. That was smooth.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
asking, is it a stock motor, meaning nothing has been touched?
No, it's been opened up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's been opened up. I'm not gonna lie, because if I go to Vegas and I say I'm a stock motor, guess what's gonna happen? Motherfuckers are gonna boot me right off the road. So no, it's been opened up. I mean,
Well,
it is what it is,
hold
but
on,
it's
hold
not.
on.
It's not anything crazy. It's not like pistons or anything. It's
Oh, okay. Well, you don't have to disclose that, but I
yeah.
guess where
No,
I'm
it ain't
getting at is,
pistons.
oh, it ain't pistons, none of that.
No,
Well,
no, no,
so,
no, no. It's
but
nothing crazy. I've only had the bike for a year. It was bone stock.
well, in your post though, I think it made it seem as if it was essentially a stock Gixxer fucking with some overly built ZX10
Well, if
with
you
a
see it,
lightweight
I
rider on
didn't
it,
post
which,
any of my mods on the post. I just said his bike's a pistons, and he said it has headwork, has cams, it's ported. So I just said built motor versus a 17 plus Gixxer.
oh well, see, the problem is, right? So like social media, bro. As soon as you say built anything,
Yeah,
like you got to kind of specify, right? So
I
like
know, but then it would have been too long, and it
it
just
would
would
have
have
been
looked
long of a
goofy.
post, I know, but even in like the comments or something, because if you don't specify, then they're going to assume that whoever you're racing is your size, and then on top of that, to add insult to injury, you didn't even post your loss. Now you said you gave them land or whatever however you
Yeah,
say that.
and we could talk about that race.
Yeah. You said you gave them the hit or land or however you say it. But
Yeah,
I mean that dude is 100 and I think he says he's 195 pounds.
100. Yeah, so he's full size.
So I mean, I don't know. I feel like
So go ahead.
so I feel like what most racers do, right? I feel like you did that kind of sort of where you posted like 20 wins, and regardless of the land or whatever consequences, you didn't post the loss. You know, Man, that hurt my feelings, bro. Because I was
I
like,
know,
damn, he
I
makes some
know, but
cool
the
seats,
thing was
but he
that
acting like he came and ran our city, and I
Yeah,
can't let that happen.
that's how I felt. I was like, damn, he didn't even race me. I'd have been the one.
no,
He
no,
didn't even
no,
race
no, no. I
me.
want, I want
Damn, man, what
Reaper.
the
I
hell?
told you from the start. I don't got nothing for your H2. I told you that from the start.
My
But
H2 is actually slow compared to some of the
the
real
other,
stuff. Like
yeah, that's what I
some of
heard.
that
I
stuff
heard
in
your
Las
H2 is
Vegas.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, 100%. Yeah, no,
yeah, yeah. They got
I
some
know.
guys out there with some shit, and mine ain't one of them. Mine is just normal. Well, to me, it's normal.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm on a fucking almost a stock motorbike, so
Oh, the man
it's
said
got
almost.
it almost
I'm on
keyword.
a stock motor.
Oh man, these people be sharing, bro.
Right.
It is what
Even
it
you know
is.
what's funny? Even you riding a stock motor, anything. Look at your size, bro. That shit is
What,
built.
bro? What do you want me to do? Dude, I drive a truck all day long. I eat all day long.
Now,
I'm not,
see,
I'm not gonna go to the gym. It's just my metabolism.
bro, this is what I deal with. Y'all see this comment? And you know the sad thing is,
Why?
like I have nothing for it. Like this, his H2 is bro. And he's a big guy like me, but he got way more horsepower and an actual decent tune. So, well, he can tune them. So, by
Yeah.
the way, Envy, hey, we gotta get together, man. You gotta come to H2 me so you can tune my stuff. Stop playing. But see, for me though, if you was like another big guy, then it would make sense, you know. But
Yeah,
like if for Phil to be like, nah, like do whatever, it's just like nah, you know, because I'm a big guy, so I need the power.
yeah.
I suspect that the built motor you're talking about needed the power too to deal with you because I saw it like
Yeah,
you
oh,
moved,
100%.
you moved, Joey.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So your your
Thank you.
your cheating ass stock motor that you claim is stock at 115 pounds moves like it's semi
I don't
built.
claim it. I haven't said that it's stock since last year. On any of my posts, you'll see. You can go all the way back. I haven't claimed it's stock since last year.
Okay,
Since
well, riddle me this, Batman. Why didn't you post the doggone lost? Why
okay,
didn't you post it? What was your train of thought?
no. So my train of thought was I was trying to find the cleanest, most fair race, right? The first few races we did were heads up. Wasn't fair at all. And then he kept telling me he couldn't keep the bike down. So I was like, okay, well, how about if I give you the hit? So then I would give him the hit, and it was the same thing. It wasn't fair. So I started giving him land. So that race that you saw, and it was weird because my bike was hooking the whole night, and that was actually our last race that we did before we got off and we came to you guys, and that's when you guys pulled up. So we lined up and he was a bike in front of me. Now, what I was doing was I'm usually on the right side so I could see his throttle. So as soon as I see him whack his throttle down, I can go. Now I was on his left side. So, he's got the advantage of I'm just kind of guessing on when his bike's going. Reaction time ain't there. Um, but so basically what happened was when I hit it, my bike spun and then it caught grip and the bike and I'm not saying like a little wheel, like it rapidly flew up, and you'll see it in the video if you actually like replay it multiple times. You'll see my bike come up, and I literally just went like this because the last time my bike came up super high, I exploded the whole fucking front end, and I have a full carbon front end. So as soon as the bike came up that fast, I just chopped off and got back in it, and then by the time I was in it, he was already gone. So it wasn't clean on my part, so I decided not to post that. So and the thing was is I was actually reeling him in, but he got off because we didn't have enough space. But the reason why I posted the race that I posted was because clear as day you can see I'm farther back. Clear as day you can see that he hit first, and you saw that he had a clean pass, and you saw that I had a clean pass. So to me, that's what I see performance wise. I took the L. It just wasn't a clean race on my part. You know what I'm saying? My bike didn't perform off the hit like it should have due to the spinning and then the wheeling and chopping throttle. So
Mm.
that's why I didn't post it. I've lost. Rowdy, shout out to Rowdy. He smoked me last year. I was on pump, he was on MR12, and this is when the CBR like first came out and he just got it dialed in. He was still having like throttle issues like lining up. But I mean, dude, he hit it, and I posted that, and he got me. He got me by 2 bikes, and he's 200 pounds on a stock motor.
Mm.
So like I post my house. Two wheel beat me. I posted that. John beat me. Which he's if John's watching, or if he does watch this, you're not stock at all. Not at all, dude. I was out like 7 bikes on him. I don't know what gear he clicked, dude. He rolled around me like I hit the brakes before the half mile down in
Oh
Atlanta.
yeah.
Oh, dude, it
Oh,
was
when you went
bad.
to ATL, yeah. I think I
Yeah,
saw that race. I think I
that
saw
that
that
race
race.
was really bad. Yeah, yeah. He pushed me in big time. But
So hold on.
my bike was 390 at the time too. My bike's 357 now, so I cut some weight.
So okay, I wanted to ask you about John, but whatever. Okay, so now Anthony, Kentucky Night Rider, says
Yeah, yeah.
he was having issues too all night, keeping his bike down as well.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I was like, that's why I started giving him land and stuff to see, because if he was gonna just wheelie, I wasn't just gonna keep going. Because that was how our very first race went. Is he wheelied and he let off, and I was already gone. I was already down there. I turned around and I didn't know where he went. So that's why I was like, okay, well, if you can't keep it down, we got to the light. I was like, if you can't keep it down, I'll stay back a little bit and give you the hit so it's fair, and I can see if you end up keeping that front end down and staying in it, then I'll stay in it. But if you're gonna let off, then I'll just let off, and we can. That road's really short. It's not like how it is out here where we could just go back to back to back. So I was trying to manage the space that we had.
Well, I don't know, man. I guess like initially, I felt like he was trying to sham like most social media guys do. What do y'all think in the comments? Y'all think he sham? I mean, some of y'all are abreast of what's been going on.
Yeah.
Shaman who?
That's
And
how it
then and the
for us.
other thing,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cruz. Man, I got one more. And why you out here acting like you came and ran the entire state? What's wrong with you, bro?
No, I no,
That
I
no, that
said
post that you made it
which
seem like
one?
you came here and beat the hell out of everybody in the state. Like the whole
No,
state showed up for Joey, and Joey
Reaper,
ran them
Reaper,
all over, bro.
Reaper. You
Like,
took that
nah,
the
you ain't gonna
wrong
be,
way.
nah,
I
bro,
said
you ain't gonna do that. You ain't
yes,
gonna do that.
yes.
You're not
I
gonna do
said
that.
Reaper. I said P.S. Every bike that we raced, we gapped.
Yeah,
So
but I
we
still
we
look.
didn't race you.
It make it look like hey, they had none for us, and I'm here like, man, I'm right here. I'm the best
I know,
one.
and I didn't mean it like that. I know you guys got fast bikes. Reaper's two something. He'll gap me. I mean that's just
Yeah, but
what it
I mean
is.
that's on a supercharged bike, which it's funny. I had this conversation with Emmeet a lot, whereas the average small jockey, smaller guy, whoever it is, right? Like they'll be like, oh, you got a stockish bike, so it's okay to race you. And then, but then when you show up with something commensurate of your size, like an H2 or a turbo or a nitrous bike, then it's like, nah, bro. They're
Yeah,
doing that Drake shit.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean?
No, I get it. I get it. I get it
So
100%. I
and then
don't deny any races unless you throw some crazy pot at me or something. It just seems suspect, and I'm not doing it. I'm not here to. I do this for fun. I don't really care about the whole money thing. There's some people that do. Um, but like if you say, hey, you want to run, say my 1640 Busa or my Busa on Nas, whatever the case is, and you want to just have a fun run, I'll do it. I don't care. I want to see where I stand with the bike. That's what I do. Dave's got all these. Dave's got the 1596, the H2. He's got the 3 mil ZX10. He's got the Stroker Gixxer, and then he also put a stock motor and sprayed it. And I've raced all those bikes just to see where I
where you
stand with them.
stand,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I just like to see. And honestly, to me, it's more fun having a race where like even if I get gapped by a bike, that's more fun than me gapping someone. Just because it's like cool I won, but like I like being neck to neck. You know what I'm saying?
Like
And
an
that's
actual race.
yeah, and I don't know if you saw that video with James Kirkle Gramps
Oh yeah.
with the ZX10.
With the
So
ZX10, yeah.
when we went down to North Carolina, he was there. Two wheel was there. I don't know what two wheel weighs, but Artie, I don't know what he weighs, but I was like, Gramps, you want to race? And Artie's bike was broke. He had some problem with his hub, his rear hub, like messed up or stripped out or something. The bushings were all messed up, the cushion bushings. So Artie's like, well, I'll hop on it. And that bike was on MR12. I was on pump. and we raced, and I got out on him, and we were past the half mile at this point, but in the like I was like just tucked, and I heard the bike coming from my right, and I stayed in it, and I was in sixth gear, and I was way past the half, and I could have let out and been an asshole and been like, oh, I beat you. I stayed in it, and we both like kind of like looked at each other, and we stayed in it until he passed me about a bike and a half, and then I let off, and then he let off. So like I like those races, I like, not saying I like getting beat, but it's more fun. I like the competition. And, it's not always fun being the guy that gaps everyone because they're like, oh, you're a jockey, you weigh 115 pounds. It's quite annoying, you know?
Nah, bro. It ain't
Dude, it is.
annoying.
Dude, that's all I get. Anytime I try and race anyone or I beat anyone, that's the first thing they bring up is the weight, So, like, I get it. Like, I have the advantage, but, at the end of the day, it's either you got it or you don't got it,
True.
Yeah.
you know?
True.
There's nothing I could do. I'm not gonna throw someone else on my bike. I'm racing my own bike.
But
You know?
it's funny you said that because, like, so what do you think about this? Like, the vast majority of us being heavy guys, right? My assumptions are if we're trying to race you, I got to throw Cruising Dan on my bike or some other jockey guy on my bike versus racing my own bike.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, that's on you guys. But I'm not I only trust one person to ride my bike, and that's Dave. So if you want to race someone that's 150 pounds, then that's cool. If not, then I'll race my
Oh
own bike.
wow, an extra 30 something
Yeah,
pounds.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, hey, it's
Like what?
something, dude. I'm trying to compensate, man. I'm trying,
Oh shit,
dude.
man. All
I'm
right.
trying
Well,
to be a
I tell you, bro, like when I saw that post, I was like, see, man, you see how these people come? They
I
come
know.
over
I
here and
could
act like they
tell.
took over the state.
Yeah, I could tell you were upset when you shared the thing and you were like, "Oh, propaganda this," and I was like, "Oh man," I said, "I
Well, at
upset
least I
the
said it nicely though. I said
I,
propaganda, bro.
I know, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get on your bad side, or you
And
look at
no,
me
no,
the wrong,
I ain't like that. I ain't like
or
that.
you look at me the wrong way. That's not what I'm trying to do here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's no big deal. Like, although I kind of take racing whenever I'm able or fortunate to race serious, like I don't make enemies over
Yeah,
like
no, with you.
free racing. Like it's not a thing.
Yeah,
Me and Cruiser and just wish that y'all would have waited just like 2 more minutes.
Yep.
Because the funniest thing was I wasn't even like when I got the H2 off, I wasn't trying to race any of you. I just wanted my camera there so I can watch y'all for
yeah,
content.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
That's all I wanted.
I would have raced. I mean, I would have gotten. You would have got me, but at least it's content. I'm all for it.
Yeah. Like I just wanted to see you guys take off and because like um, you know, most people in the H2 community will tell you, like, I swear I hate and I rarely race in H2 anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm just too afraid of it breaking and then I'm be mad, you know?
That's literally how Dave is. He never takes his out.
Bro, because they break too easy, I
They
guess.
blow up. I know.
And I've been fortunate. Mine's a 2015 and knock on wood, no drama.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, there's
literally.
been drama, but nothing like serious.
Yeah.
And
Well,
so
when they ride good. They're nice bikes. I rode Dave's. It was really nice. I really wanted one until he told me how unreliable they were.
yeah,
Yeah.
So but you know what you did, Joey? When you said you took over the state, you almost created a rivalry between Tennessee, Kentucky, and Chicago.
That
Oh
quick.
no. That's
Yeah,
not
you
what I'm
almost. I
trying to
think.
do.
Yeah. I think you did that.
No,
Like,
that's not
I
what
was
I'm
gonna reach out
trying
to
to
Dave and
do,
be like, "You
man.
want this?" You talking about? I was like, that's why I asked you when y'all was doing something in Chicago. Cause I was like,
Yeah.
bro, like we there, we
Yeah.
there. I'm
Yeah.
about to.
We're gonna do something in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the shitty part is we don't have like a road, so it's kind of like a highway thing, but we do it at night and it's pretty dead. We usually do like a dyno day at Dave's shop, and just hang out, good vibes or whatever, and then kind of let all the because it's a public meet that he hosts, so we let all like the stock wheelbase and the bikes that aren't made to be racing leave, and then we have a little like meetup spot right off the highway that we go to and go from there.
Oh, okay. I think that'd be cool.
We gotta
Yeah.
do
Um,
because it ain't no way, man. I was looking.
Yo, I didn't mean it
I'm
like that.
still,
No.
I'm still on that. Rick was the one. He was like, "Man, nah, don't take your time. We gotta talk about it first." And I'm here. I'm hot. I've been hot ever since. I was like, "Bro." We've been tell you right from our perspective, I didn't even know.
uh,
I saw the VIP stuff, but I didn't know how many different bikes from how many different places coming. I know I realized like, oh, like everybody is here, right?
Yeah.
We've been excited. I was like, well, this is a good time. This and that. Everybody we was mixing and mingling, but as far as we just was waiting, we've been waiting for the streets to get clear. It's like that's all we did. We've been sitting around calling here and there. We was just waiting. So when we got there and we saw y'all, it's like, oh, because we said, hey, we're gonna take the bikes out. It's like, oh, okay, we're gonna go. I
Yep.
took my bike off. I'm looking, wait, everybody at? They gone. And then
if you watch the video, because my camera was on,
yeah,
Yeah.
as I'm pulling the bike to park it, they're all going past it.
yeah.
I know. I watched the video. I
I was
watched the
like,
video.
fuck, bro. Damn,
Yeah.
damn.
And then when we
And-
see, then I'm seeing the post, I'm like, man, he playing because, man, the bikes are race trailers. Like, what we doing? I was
It's
ready.
funny because I was like when we went out to go race, when I went out to race the ZX10, it was gonna be my last run because I didn't know where you guys were at,
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I'm gonna go race the ZX10, and we had some unfair races, racing. So we did another loop and stuff. I was trying to get a good run in, and that's when I got a few good runs in with them, and then I came back and I was like, "Where's Phil?" And then and then Juan was there. He didn't go out. Juan's like, "Oh, Phil broke down," and then I was like, "No." But like right before that, you guys pulled up like as we were like gonna leave, and then Phil
Mhm.
went out. So like it was just like terrible timing because I was already ready to go home. I was already tired as hell, and then you guys pulled up, and I was like, "Bro, these guys showed up at 2:30 in the morning." I was like, "No way." We got to be back on the road at 9 in the morning.
Hey, how long does it take you guys to get to us from Chicago?
Roughly 8 hours. I think the GPS said 7, but every time you stop, it adds another 30 to 40 minutes.
Okay, so it's 8 hours. I thought it was like 6 or something like that. Okay,
No,
it's 8 hours.
it's like 8. I mean, it depends on I guess where you are. I mean, from Nashville, yeah, it was like 8 hours. But if you're a little more up by Kentucky, it's pretty close. It's like 6.
Somebody named Fresh 636. He's like, "Where's that Mickey Mouse tuner at?" I don't know what that.
He's talking
Who?
about Black. He's talking about Black Death. He's a local to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Black.
that was a hit against Black Death.
Yeah.
Wait, Black
Yeah.
Death's bikes, hey, they seem like they move. So I mean, the man ain't here to defend himself, but they seem like
Yeah.
they move. I mean, granted, according to your post, you beat it, but still.
No comment on that one. I don't want to start anything else.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. We ain't gonna do that. We just want to get on here for a couple minutes, man, and explain how you ran our state without
Yeah.
racing us.
No, I didn't run your state. I ran the bikes that I ran, and I gapped them all.
Okay. Good to go, bro.
That's how it is. And I bet you guys are gonna come down to Chicago, and you guys are gonna gap the shit out of us. Like it is what it is, And then
I
you
don't
can
know,
post.
man. All of y'all are small, though, man. The only person I
I
think
know.
I would have to get on a diet and race Juan.
Yeah, Juan. Yeah, Juan's about 240. So, but
Yeah, like I think that's the only person in y'all's
that's it.
camp that's
That's if his
big.
bike run. That's if his bike runs good and he doesn't have any issues. So he bought that bike blown up and he hasn't even ridden it. So I don't know how it's gonna go for him.
Oh, well,
But if now we could throw him on someone's bike, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
and not only that, like my as you can tell, my projects never move anywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely isn't the fastest the way he portrays himself. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. I just see that all you guys do 200 miles per hour. I can't.
Who, you can't?
Nah. I went to an actual land speed way back when, and it just didn't go well. I think my top speed was like 180 something.
Really? What
Yeah.
is that? The half mile?
No, it was an actual like mile event, like a land speed
Mile
type
event?
event.
What bike were you on?
I was on two bikes. I had one of my and that's 1000 and my H2. Now, granted, the H2 had a little bit less power back then.
Yeah.
It has more now, but still,
I think
back then I
I
was
think with the
topped
right
out at
gearing,
188.
yeah. I think with the right gearing you could hit it on the H2 for sure.
I still have that sprocket. I thought it was 10 o'clock. I don't know about that. I don't know. It's 10 o'clock. So like somebody had said they thought it was starting at 9 o'clock. I thought I posted 7 or
No,
7 CST, 8 EST, right?
Yeah, that's
seven
what
what?
Well, anyways,
Yeah, you said
somebody,
7 CST. That's what you told me.
yeah. 7 CST, 8 EST or Eastern
Yeah.
Standard Time. So
Yeah.
I assume well, not all roll racers. I think California is what, 2 hours behind us or something like
Yeah.
that.
I think everyone's mostly about an hour between each other, either
One's
behind or before.
an hour ahead, 2 hours behind us, or something like that.
Yeah, somewhere.
But yeah, so eventually, like when you and in Chicago, when y'all they hating on your weight, bro. What's up, Cartel?
Who's hating? Is it Cartel? I can't see the chat.
No, it says all them weigh. Oh, okay, all them weigh the same as 10 youth football kids. Oh, so he must recognize that the vast majority of y'all in Chicago is light. I think that's what he's saying. So,
Yeah, I mean, what do you consider light?
what
Like,
do
what is
I consider light?
like what is? I mean, I guess not you because you're a heavy guy, but like, what do you consider a lightweight rider, a middleweight, and a heavyweight rider?
Oh shoot, I don't even because that's different
You know what I'm
classes.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like 100 to 100 and like 30, 135 is like considered a lightweight rider, and then
Uh,
your 140 to 180 is your middleweight or 170, I guess, and then anything over that, I guess, would be your heavyweight.
no,
No,
no.
no.
How dare someone that's 200 pounds claim that they're a heavyweight? And then even if there was, then you got to have an extra super heavyweight. Those that are 220, 230, 240,
Yeah.
250. And what about the guys that's like 280, 300?
All right,
You
well,
know?
I mean, that's on you. I don't know what to say. If you're 280, 300, shit, boy, you a big guy.
Yeah, no, there was some there were some bigger guys down in Las Vegas. And you know what? Them guys was moving, man.
You know who's
For
moving
their
that's
size.
a bigger guy, and I don't know what he weighs, but I've watched this video that went viral. Will Heat, and I think he had his girl on the back, and he was just rolling past some bike. He was roll racing with this girl on the back. I'm pretty sure it was Will Heat, and he rolled past this dude roll racing with him and his girl on the back of his Gixxer. It was great. It was crazy.
Bro, I can tell you from seeing that dude ride in person.
Yeah.
That blue
Yeah.
bike, yeah. He's
Yeah.
fucking moving, bro.
He's
He's
moving.
moving. But it doesn't matter because he can't move fast enough for me. Let me tell you something, man. I don't give a damn about Will Heat. And I want him to see this. Hey, where the camera? I don't care about you, Will Heat.
Damn.
My stuff is done. It's good.
Damn.
It's all good.
Damn.
Don't care about Will Heat. Care nothing about it.
Oh, my bad. My bad for bringing him up then.
Nah, we rivals.
Oh shit.
Me and Will Heat are rivals.
Oh shit.
Fun rivals though. Fun rivals. He is fast though, man. He is moving.
He
I'll give him
is.
that.
I've never met the guy, but I've seen some videos and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
But I mean, I don't know, like the weights of, because what would you be, a super lightweight?
Man, that's a super lightweight.
Oh, cut it out. I'm like 120 with my get
Oh no,
125.
bro. Why you know what? Your weight's a moving target, bro.
Every time he say his weight is something different.
It's something different, bro.
I wish I had a scale to show you guys.
Yeah,
So
we
now
don't
you
believe that scale.
120. Get the fuck out of here. With that hat on, you 120. Nah,
Well,
bro.
Well, I mean, I got a scale at work. It's like a weight scale, for like crates and stuff. It said I was 125, but that was with my boots and my jacket and all that shit on. So.
And you ain't had none of that on when I saw you.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't know what I am. Probably 120. Probably around there.
Yeah, I think one of the guys said in Florida, what did he say? Something in Florida, like all of the jockeys are that light.
Yeah. That's what you're saying there, Dominic.
Something like that
really?
down in Florida. Yeah, he says, one Beater Boosa says, you look like you're 95 pounds. No, he ain't that small, Beater Boosa, but he ain't that small. But you could be a professional jockey, bro, at your size.
If you think, shit.
Well, so
who wants me to jockey their bike?
So
is that
what Dave's gonna do? So like let's say Dave is having trouble racing somebody. He's just gonna be like, oh, you're the secret plug. Like I'm gonna put you on a bike. That's what he's gonna do,
I mean, he could if he wanted me to.
and drop immediate 30 pounds plus in between y'all two.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, if he wanted to. I don't know if he will. He likes to race his own bike, you know. He
Yeah,
loves
yeah, yeah,
racing,
yeah,
so. But I mean,
yeah,
if
yeah,
it
yeah.
comes down to it or something, he would throw me on it, you know. It's like Samidi called him out, which I mean would never happen. Dave wouldn't even bother with that. But someone, you know, in that realm of bikes, and he had, you know, his stroker in or something, he'd maybe throw me on it.
Oh yeah. You know what's
Just to
funny
see.
though? Like even Will though. Will is he's not a tiny person. He's not like a you. You know what I mean? Like, well, not
Yeah.
you, but you know, he's not like 130. That dude's like 190 or something like that. I think he's 190 plus, right?
Ooh, Will Heat?
No, Samiti actually.
Oh,
Heat is
Samidi. Oh,
Will Heat
Samidi.
is 250,
I
260,
was gonna say,
270.
I thought he was like up in the middle twos. I don't know what Samidi weighs.
Yeah, he's 190 plus. I want to say. So there are some guys that'll give you a problem. I mean, will give people a problem that's heavy.
Oh yeah,
Um,
100%. I've seen it. I've
Joey
gotten
trying
gapped
to
by someone that's 200, huh?
it says Joey trying to get a Reaper or what? Look, Joey, you know, he probably can if you know I run like a normal ass bike. You know, I'm hoping that my projects get done eventually though, which are taking forever, man. Forever, bro.
What bikes you have in your garage? I don't even know what your
I
collection
got a
is.
Grom. Got a Grom. That's about it.
Right.
It's
I
a
knew
nice
you were gonna tell me. I heard though, you got a bunch of bikes in your garage. That's all I heard.
And you know what? A bunch of those bikes are all slow. You know, because I have a wife that rides too, right? So like people act like I'm like 650 Eve or something or fucking envy they got like 30 bikes by themselves, you know?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
a whole nother rider with me,
Yep.
you know, but I do spend a lot of money on bikes. It's just I
Ain't nothing
told
wrong with that.
myself, yes, there is something wrong with that because I got holes in my socks and underwear, man.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that one. I don't blame you on that one,
Bro,
dude.
hey, if it's between underwear and parts, hey, I'm gonna get the part.
Uh-huh. I
100%,
know. I
bro.
see the price of underwear. I'm like, nah, but I see the price of bike parts, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take the bike parts. Underwear price, I'm good.
Hey, Chaz, hey, it ain't my fault, bro. I'm trying, but I mean, I'm at the mercy of the powers that be. Garrett said y'all slow. You race Garrett? No, did you race Garrett?
Who's scared?
Slicks.
Oh my god.
You
Don't
know what I'm
even get
talking
me
about?
started about that race, dude.
Slickster.
what happened, man? What happened between y'all?
I never saw him.
Oh, what's up, Chris? Hey, I'm not bashing. I'm just saying I want my projects complete. I need to be racing this guy right here. Look at him.
Oh
He's
man.
threatening our town and our city.
No, I'm not threatening no one.
Came here
Not at all.
threatening. And
I'm
I
not
couldn't I
threatening no
couldn't do
one.
nothing about it because I ain't have nothing to race. Threatening our city, Chris.
No,
But
dude, no, I'm not. I'm not
hey,
threatening the city, dog. What the hell? All I said was I beat all the bikes that I raced. That's it.
nah,
Oh man.
bro. Nah, like because I think Slickster had somebody else's, right?
Yeah, he did. He did have somebody else's bike.
I think he had it was a blue bike, and I thought his bike
It
ain't
was
blue.
no his bike. I don't know what his bike is. I know he's got a 17 plus Gixxer. He was on a 17 plus Gixxer. It had like no oil cooler and a bunch of shit deleted. But he said that I don't know. He said that bike doesn't move like his. So
We got nobody racing. He's joining. You saw him. Remember the dude on
hey,
the R1?
I raced him. Is that to do with the R1?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
may
I
not
like him,
be.
bro. He's cool
Is it
people.
the bigger guy or is it the
Yeah, it's the taller dude. The shorter dude with the glasses,
not
that's
T?
Anthony. That's
Okay,
Anthony with
yeah.
the ZX10.
Well, there was
The
a guy with an S1000 that jockeys too. Oh, he's saying if or is who is that?
That's Nolan.
Is that Nolan?
Yeah, that's Nolan. Yeah, he got the stock wheelbase on Victor. Like a
Well, why is he got nobody racing? What? What's happening with Nolan, bro? That was the dude with the older Jixer that was out there. Oh, he got too much going on. I don't know what he got going on, but he ruining my stuff. What the hell he got going? How do you get his ass up out of here? He doing too much in my life. I ain't hating. That's my boy. You know, he a part of the alliance, but man, I tell you, Chicago S1. Who is Chicago S1000RR? Who is that? That's not Phil.
Chicago S1K. That's Sonny. What's he saying?
Nothing. He's just saying, man, you know, Nolan. Okay. Bro's internet is glitching hard. Let's see. We're gonna try this again, y'all.
Right at 8.
Hey, man. Hey, what you got going on, Nolan?
Is he on yet?
Yeah, he's there. You can see him. You can't see him.
I got him now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He looking kind of rough, but hey, but that's the guy with the 05, 06 Jixer 1000 that's really, really light.
Is it working now?
Huh?
He's out in the boonies. I don't know what's up with his internet.
No. You know what's funny? He lives like around the corner from Cruiser.
Yeah, he lived closer.
Come on.
I don't know what he got going on.
Go to his house and grab his internet real quick. Sit outside on the porch, use his Wi-Fi.
What the hell, Nolan? What you got going, bro? All right, man. I don't know. I'm gonna just
Wait, what Rook said? It ain't no Black Death drama, man. I don't know why everybody keep thinking someone Black Death.
What Black Death drama?
I don't know. He said I'm late to the
Black
party.
Death drama. But
no.
He just don't like me. That guy just don't like me.
Who, Black Death?
Yeah, he don't like me at all. Because when I posted the bike, I posted a bike that he like tuned, and it was a CBR 1000, and it was like, dude, the bike weighed like 320 pounds, and the guy had a 17 plus motor in it, and had head cam and MR12 and all that good jazz. And I posted him. I did like heads up, and then I gave him like land in the hit, like I did with the ZX10, and I posted it. And like for 30, like, bro, I swear, like almost 30 days, the guy would post every day about jockeys and like trying to shade me. And I was just like, all right. And ever since then, he just like hated me. And then he'd come in my DMs every once in a while and talk some stuff. And I was like, whatever, dude.
Were you guys able to? So, did you talk to him though? Did y'all like talk a little bit or nah?
Yeah, we talked, but like it just never went anywhere because he's so hard headed. Like it's either his way or no way. And like he kept saying, "Oh, apples to apples, oranges to oranges, this and that." And I was like, dude, like I'm trying to make it apples to apples, oranges to oranges with giving your bikes land. Like what else you want me to do? You don't have a light rider, like.
Oh, okay.
You
so
know,
so you believe in giving people land or the hit? That's what you believe, huh?
I mean, I believe it's more fair. That's why I post, you know, if I'm going to post a video of me racing a heavyweight or someone that's a lot heavier and, you know, I give them land in the hit and I still come around them, I think that's more fair. It's better than me posting heads up and I just automatically take off and I put, you know, a football field on you. That's not fair.
I mean, was that a threat towards my state or, I mean?
Who? No.
Man,
see,
Dude,
see, look at him, bro. You still threatening, bro. You still threatening, bro.
Dude, how was that a threat? That's not. Oh my god,
man.
Dude, that's not a threat, man.
Hey,
You
man.
guys are busting. You busting my balls at this point.
I am, Joey.
I know you are.
Hey, so all of y'all in Chicago, y'all think y'all gonna make it to Las Vegas this year or not?
I think so. That's
that's
our main plan. So,
man, we're currently planning for it, kind of, because that's something with 20 some hours of a drive, man. You got to plan for something like that.
Yeah,
I know. I think it's 26 hours for us.
It's 24 or 20. It's 20 something for us as well, and it's crazy, man, because like if I can't take bikes there, like if none of my projects are ready, which I'm hoping at least 2 of them are ready. But if they're not, then I mean I can just fly again and get content, of course, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what Bernard did. I think Bernard flew out there.
Yeah, I mean, we both went out, but I mean, he actually Cartel just posted something about a somebody trailering. That's what it is. Something about trailering. Like someone will go to different states and pick up your bike.
I was talking to him yesterday. He called me in the morning. We were having a conversation for like an hour. But he was saying he could possibly get a group deal on shipping bikes there. So depending on what the price is, I might do that and just fly there if I could. It all depends. You know,
Yeah,
it's hard for me to take off work too. That's like my main thing. But I would like to go out there and test. And obviously, I need Dave there to adjust my bike. And I mean, he does all my tuning. I don't know shit about tuning, bro. I just ride the damn thing.
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, well, I don't know. It depends on the way you look at it, because like you might have, there's several tuners that I saw there, and I
Yeah.
mean they're reputable tuners too. You know.
Yeah.
Um, Now, obviously, I think they'll beat your ass and then help you. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't think
Oh,
that.
100%. I'm
You
not
know what I'm
expecting to.
saying? I don't know if they're gonna help
Yeah.
you before they race you, but
Dude, I'm not expecting to go out to Vegas and really beat anyone, to be honest. I saw those bikes moving out last year and I was like, dude, like what? I was
man,
like,
some of them, hey, them bikes. Even I think even with my job or wifey's job, like if I can't take a bike for whatever reason, like if I don't have a race bike, I'm not taking a bike. Like
yeah.
I'm already like made my mind up, because it's gonna be a waste. Because the level of competition that's going is ridiculous. It really is.
Yeah.
And you know what, Joey? Them boys down in Las Vegas may not care that you're 115. They got 115 reasons of M5 molecules that
I
say they don't
know.
give a damn
I
about your
know.
size, bro.
That's
Them
what I'm
guys down
saying,
there
dude.
fast.
I'm not expecting to go down there and beat almost anyone. Maybe like 1, 2 bikes, but
No, no. I mean, I think like I think you'll be competitive. It's just, I mean, some of them bikes, man, is
they're
well,
ridiculous.
yeah. Some of them is just like, well, what the.
Yeah.
So, and that's if you enter the tournament. You can always go and chill, meet people. Like I had fun just
That's
meeting people.
Yeah, that's my that and that's the main reason why I want to go, dude. Like I just like the vibe of being there, you know? Like I saw it last year and I was like, wow, that's like something that like I dream of in the fucking, in the fucking community. So, and there's a lot of guys that I talk to that are going down there and they want to race me just, for fun, and I'm down. Like whatever, win or lose, I'm just trying to have fun, It's just and I forgot who I was telling. That's why I like this roll race stuff. You meet people online and then you guys you have the same hobbies and stuff, and then you end up fucking meeting and going 200 miles an hour with each other next to each other. It's cool. So
Yeah. And I think that storyline, like that's a normal storyline, right? But like we got the real reality. The reality is people go to your state, they say they beat your state, they don't
just,
show their doggone losses, they want to put everything on camera. I mean,
I
that's
didn't put
social
I
media.
put one race on the camera,
Hey, that's
man.
how it goes, bro. That's how it goes,
Well,
bro.
you
They
know
tell
what?
the big man to
It's
take shit off, you know.
I didn't tell you to take anything out. That's Phil. Hey, but you know what? Now you have an opportunity to come down here and do the same thing that I allegedly did to you guys.
Bro, I need like it's funny. Like I'm at the point now where I really like I don't know what to do, because I'm currently searching for stuff to pick up that's like raceable. Although that's a waste of money because I have things that I am getting done to race. So I don't know. I don't know. I had a memory pop up and that shit was like 2 to 3 years ago. I'm like, how the fuck am I waiting on the same shit 2 to 3 years ago? You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
I got to figure it out. I'm gonna have to figure it out.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on? Why is there two
They got a
MB racings?
road in Chicago.
Huh?
Y'all need to find a good road in Chicago, because
Dude,
I
we've tried. Have you ever been down here?
yeah, I've not to race. I've been to.
Dude,
Hey, I
it
don't like
sucks.
his attitude, bro.
Yeah.
Bro
Who,
gonna
me?
say, no, not you. It's
Oh.
Envy, man. He said stop buying bikes and finish one.
Oh damn.
But Man, Envy, no, I be, you know, I want to call
Peter
anyways.
Busa, how many races? Six, I think, 6 or 7.
Nah,
6 or 7.
Envy, hey Chaz, don't listen to Envy, man. That's not the truth. Is this Envy Racing? Is that Nolan still or no?
Yeah.
I don't understand what's happening. By the time, look, I'm okay. His face is big. There you go. Let me see what he got going.
Okay.
What's up, Nolan?
Can y'all hear me now? Man, I don't know what the hell's been going on.
Y'all hear me now? Nolan, you funny as hell, man. Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Yeah, I was trying to do this on my computer and it kept glitching and acting all sorts of stupid, so I had to move to the phone.
Oh, okay. That looks way better, bro. That looks way, way better. All right, Nolan. So we jumped straight to the races. We did discuss the Emmeet a little bit, but what was your take on the races, man, with your 05, 06 Jixer 1000?
I mean, I wish I would have gotten more runs in. I mean, kind of told me where the bike stood, but could have been better. I wasn't prepared, and that was my screw up on my end.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're what, 180 pounds?
No, I'm heavier than that. I'm right at like 200 with a helmet on right now.
Oh, crazy jockey. So someone's like, Nolan paid his, hold on, and you won all but one.
What?
Peter Booster. So he's like, and you won all the races but one. Actually, you probably won them all but two.
Yeah, but
Who,
2.
me?
No, not you, Nolan.
No.
Crazy jockey.
There was one race I didn't even count, and then the races that I guess I technically would have counted would have been 6, and I lost 2 of them due to too much land. So.
Oh, okay.
And the other thing is, it's like if you look at my camera, it looks like I'm just doing a pull by myself. Like he's so far ahead of me from the start of the race, you can't even see him in the camera. So it looks like I'm just doing a pull by myself. You don't even know that he already, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like, and I got a new helmet, so I don't have like my POV camera set up. But yeah, every race but 2.
Okay. Well, Nolan, you showed up all late, man. It seems like we need to take a trip to Chicago, potentially. But I mean,
Hey, let's do it.
the stars would have to align where everybody's off and we all have time to take that trip,
Yeah.
Come down for a weekend. Leave Friday night.
Nah, I got to make sure I have something to take over y'all city.
Hey, when I
Vegas.
I don't want nobody to tell me they changed their mind or none. I need to get them races regardless.
Ooh, we're not changing our minds.
Okay. I know how. Hey, man, look, Repo,
Come down solo if you need to.
Well, I'll do that. Y'all put some money up. Repo tell you, don't do that, man. I'm coming. Y'all put some money up. Bring your like, yeah. We could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Of course.
Bro, why you see?
Yeah, that's
look, now
what
you
I
already
want.
talk about money, bro.
That's what I want right there. We gonna do that. So yeah.
We're gonna do what? What? We're gonna race. Yeah, we're gonna race.
We're gonna race. Y'all put some money up. Let's do it.
Yeah. For some reason, my damn headset cut out, so I missed half of that.
Oh, okay.
What bike you ride?
Right now, Cruiser is threatening people with racing for money right now.
Yep, run what you brung.
Huh?
Is that how we're gonna do it? Or I'm gonna have a handicap too when I get there?
What are you talking about?
Y'all say I gotta come up there solo, so is it gonna be run what you brung, or I'm gonna have to bring a handicap, or what we doing?
No, I'm saying if you want to race, you can come solo if Reaper doesn't have a bike. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I mean, obviously I have a bike. It's just,
a bike worthy to bring down.
I would rather I
Yeah, I
have
see what you're saying.
bikes, you
I'll bring
know,
my boat bikes. Oh, my bad, man.
actual race bikes that, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cruiser,
I
what bikes do you have?
got stock ZX10, and then I got a boost.
You got a Busa?
Yeah.
Gen 2?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So yeah, either way, man. I want it, man. We gotta get it.
We can get it. Bring
Yeah.
them down, and we'll figure something out. We'll do something.
And then
Trust me, we could go all night and race. I'm telling you, you'll get runs in. We got a lot of bikes out here that you can race.
I love it. And then if we ever get to go to Cali, then is forget everybody in Cali. But for now, yeah, man.
For now, you got motion on me, is what you're trying to say. I
Yeah,
get it. I get it.
Bro,
No hard feelings.
whoa.
I get it.
I gotta avenge Tennessee, man. Cause
Yeah.
I
Emmy,
get it,
you see
bro.
what he did?
Hey, all I'm saying is I did not call you guys out in
nah,
that way. I said any bike that I raced, I beat or I got,
Oh
whatever the
shoot,
word.
man, this guy here, bro. You
Reap don't do
bullshitting.
Reap
You
don't.
guys, you guys took it the wrong way. Oh my.
Well, you know what, Joey? I tell you, man, it
Maybe
looks
I
like
worded it bad.
no. Like this is it's just friendly trash talk.
Yeah,
But
it's friendly,
I
bro. Ain't
I
nothing.
can see that there is a rivalry brewing here, bro. Okay,
That's
it
not
is
what it's
starting to
supposed to be,
brew
dog.
because and when I talk to Dave, I'm gonna tell him this is all Joey's fault. A little
No,
bit of
don't
Phil,
say
a
that.
little bit of Phil, but it's all Joey's fault.
No, don't say that. Don't say that, dog. Don't say that.
Matter of fact, yeah.
Who was
Like,
who was the girl that came down with y'all?
oh
That was
shoot.
my girl.
No, he talking
No,
about
the
the
one
Amy
on the
chick.
L7, the white one.
The
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 Amy chick. She
L7
was
was a guy.
no. There was a like this she looked Asian or something. Or
That's Amy. That's Amy. She was on a 17 plus Gixxer.
yeah, her.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
guess
I
he
don't
was
that's
know.
supposed to race her.
Huh?
yeah. We got a run in.
Mm.
Oh,
How'd
did you?
that
You
go?
raced her?
Yeah, we did.
How'd that go?
I mean, what the fuck?
I
That's
mean,
some
she got out
suspicious
on
stuff.
me. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie about it. I got beat.
Oh, did she? Damn, Nolan. Damn, bro. But I mean, she probably weighs less
I
than
mean,
you, right? And she's on a
oh yeah,
PGR bike. I mean, so
yeah. What screwed me up is my bike being stock wheelbase and them wanting to do like a 30-40 roll. My bike does not work that low.
Yeah.
No, we need like a 50, 60 roll.
Like 50, 60, and it probably would have been a better outcome. Like she like as soon as we got out on the hit, she jumped a couple of bikes out in front of me and just stayed there like the entire race, and I couldn't do anything for it. If we could have gotten up like a higher roll, it probably would have been all right.
oh yeah.
And then who was it on the K8, that blue and white like 0708 bike?
That's slow Jix. That's Duncan.
So she beat you. Yeah, he admitted it beat her Booster, man. He admitted it. She
Yeah.
got him.
Yeah, that was Duncan on the K7. That clap box of a bike.
You said who?
My buddy Duncan.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know
the
what happened the second run we got. The first run, my bike acted stupid, and the second run, I don't know what happened. I wanted to go back out and get another run in with him, but it didn't happen.
Yeah.
See if we
hey,
can knock off a clean hit.
did Phil ever figure out what's going on with his bike?
Yeah, so he has an aftermarket like fuel pump or fuel pump housing, like a top hat or something, and the main like hose that like delivers the fuel. The first time it happened, it popped off, and he thought he fixed it like permanently, and same thing, it popped off again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was telling me that, so that
It
could be
doesn't
what
have like a
happened.
nipple with like a ridge. It's just like a straight like silicone, or it's just like a straight metal tube or something like that. So like there's nowhere to like clamp it and have the clamp hold on to like that little lip of the ridge so the fucking hose doesn't pop off. So yeah, it popped off. So he had to take the whole tank off and go inside to, pull the fuel pump out and all that crap. But the bike runs. He was riding it today.
Cam with the ZX10, the other guy, looks Asian. he said the roads that we were racing on was ass, so we got to
Yeah.
hit 40 next time. You didn't like the road?
No.
I mean, it's
Not
not
a-
perfectly flat, but I mean,
No. I mean, I don't care about the flatness. I just don't like the fact that like you do one run and then you basically have to wait for someone else to do a run, and then you get off and you turn around, and I don't know. I'm used to like our highways out here where it's straight for 30 miles.
Yeah, that spot of the road we were on is not the best, but that's where all the cars go, and they go to that spot for a reason. But yeah, the road is not the best through there.
I
I
see
hate
it.
that spot of road.
Yeah, I mean, if you can set it up right, I see it working, but it's just not something I was used to at all. So I think that's why. And then we missed the exit, and we ended up going on some highway with no lights at all. And I was like, dude, it took us like on a 30-minute detour, and I was like, dude, what the hell is this? But I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
I
have.
didn't find any roads out there that I liked. We rode around for quite a bit, and I didn't see anything that was worthy.
so what happened
There's
with the
definitely some good spots.
Nolan? I think this is to you or one of y'all. What happened with the
What?
K8?
Yeah, what happened to the K8 now?
I mean,
He said he beat you, is
first,
what he
first
told me.
so the first run, yes, he did. He got out about 2 bikes on me on the hit, which I messed up. I was sitting too far back in the seat. The bike wheelied. I short shifted. It hit neutral, and when I went to shift to try to get into second, it double shifted into third. Never had that happen before. And he got out on me about 2 bikes, and when I started pulling him back in, he let out. But it is what it is. The second run, I don't know what happened. We left on the flagger, and I never saw him. So he
Damn.
said he wasn't ready for the
Really?
flagger.
He didn't tell me that.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to join him real quick.
Yeah,
Hold on,
that's what he told
so
me because we
You
left on the flagger that was with us, and he said he wasn't ready for the flagger, but I left on the
man,
flagger,
I wouldn't be
so
surprised. He's
I
always
wanted to
taking
go back
L's.
out. I mean, either way, I wanted to go back out and get another run in because I was curious. We don't have any other jixers around here,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so I don't care. Like, let me run them all and just kind of see because I'm on an old bike. I'm on a bike that's 20 years old.
Yep.
Like, I'm just trying to figure out where it stands.
Yeah.
hold on. We do have Jixers within the alliance, though.
Who the hell? Ain't nobody got a jixer around here.
Somebody. I thought
No, we do. Slickser or Garrett. Garrett has one.
Well, I mean, yeah, he does, but hell, he's all the way in Alabama.
Is he in Alabama? I thought he was Tennessee.
He lives right at the state line, I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
That's a trip we need to make because they're only 2 hours from us.
Okay.
That's an easy day trip for us. Run down there, do some racing, and drive back home one day.
Well, I mean, that's up to them, and it all depends.
Yeah.
I think that's really up to them.
Correct.
All right. Well, I think we have discussed. Any questions for any of the racers, the real racers that's on here? You know, not me because I don't have anything to race.
You saying that next week Reap gonna come out right in 2 damn Hayabusas at once, man. Strapped in the middle.
Nah, I'm about to start working on my stroker bike, and then I think I'll move on to the turbo bike next.
Man.
I'm gonna see if it can run off of stock ECU,
Yeah.
OEM ECU. So we'll see. I'm gonna try it.
I mean, you
So
should
next
be
time-
able to.
So the next time Joey tries to take over my state,
I didn't, man, dude. You're ridiculous for that. Just come down to Chicago, and then you could take over ours. You'll be fine. Cause there's nothing out here. We are, technically like the Chicago roll race scene is our group. So.
oh yeah,
I mean, basically, I've hosted plenty of meets, and it seems like it's my group versus. I mean, we get Indiana guys come down and Southern Illinois guys, but they're like way down. They're like 3 hours, and then there's Wisconsin guys, but I mean, Chicago, like from Chicago, yeah, I mean, it's me, Dave, and the few guys that you saw. So
what is
What
classified
bike
as
is Cam
almost
talking
fun.
about?
He's talking about Joey. Joey said earlier his bike is almost stock. So
Stop.
I think the community is going to give him shit for that.
Yeah,
It's
they will.
fine.
Don't even worry about it, man.
Like, what
It's
is
fine.
almost stock?
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's what they're asking.
It's almost stop.
Now you know. By the way, so I was talking to I'll say this before we start doubling down is Carpenter. So they are, as a matter of fact, I spoke to them earlier today. They are almost finished with the testing of the new stroker crank for the 10. And then I think they're putting that crank in a bike. I think they're either looking for a bike or they have one bike designated that they're going to put the crank in for further testing. So once they figure all of that out, then I think they'll probably be back on here to discuss whatever they figured out. And you know, I almost thought about buying a 10 so I can get me a crank, but that'll just be one extra fucking project just sitting around. So not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Oh, Chris does have a ZX. No.
Yeah.
Chris has that's not a ZX10. It's not normal, so that doesn't count. Anyways, hey, so I'm gonna still tell Dave on you, and
He's probably watching. He's blowing up the chat right now, so I'm assuming he's watching.
and Phil is an asshole for not showing up, and getting on. It's all good though.
Yeah, you can give him shit. Give him shit for telling you to take off the bottle too.
You say what?
I said, give him shit for him telling you to take off the bottle.
Yeah, you know, me and Phil, like, we're tight, bro. Like, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He's coming to the house all the time. So, what made this man feel like he's gonna try me like that, man? All over my camera, bro.
Uh-huh.
And all I did was mind my business and just come out there to view y'all, to get footage of y'all. So it's okay. You know, Phil, you're a BMW guy, bro, and I got mad love for you. But see, you try to run my city too, and I don't like that. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to talk to the myth, the legend, Mr. Tomlinson, and see if we can speed up some processes around here.
Yeah. I'm glad that everybody came out, though. I'm glad y'all came out and was able to go back home safe and everything else, though, because, you know, especially how everything for other people. So it's good. It's good.
Yep.
Look at this guy. Let's get some of these boys on the track and see who really a rider.
Oh my God! Cut it out with that twisty bull crap, dude. I'm so sick of those guys.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, he said it. Hold on, I think that's Thomas. Yeah, I think that's Thomas. He did. You know what? It's funny because he did the whole roll racing. He does the twisty stuff, but he roll races too. So he's just doing whatever. Anyways, if the comments don't have any more for the group, does the group have anything for the comments?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, we are all roll racers. Stop. Yeah, what Beater Booster said. At any rate, Beater Booster had something going on where he was hating on who is it? Big Country and Chris Moore, kind of sort. I had a conversation with him yesterday, and he got some valid points.
yeah.
But I think, but we've just been going back and forth, man. And I think that's a good. I don't know. We'll see what y'all think. Maybe we can get him on, and he can, whatever. I don't know.
Hey,
I
Reeve.
have.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? What's up?
How far is Charlotte from you? Have you ever been there?
Yeah. Charlotte's got to be like South Carolina. Was that 6 or 7 hours? I think like 7 hours. So Charlotte got to be like 7 to 8 probably for me.
Is the road good? Have you been there?
So my understanding is when I talked to Evan, Evan seems to like the road, and I heard it's concrete out there.
It is. That's how it is out here.
And it's lit up, I think.
That's how.
Right?
Yep. Yeah. It is. I saw videos of it. That's why I just never been there, but it seems like a good road. I just haven't talked to anyone that actually went there.
I mean, it seems. I don't know, like the highway, the interstate, because you know what, it's going to be similar to what we just did.
Yeah.
So,
but just way longer, which I don't mind. But the other thing is, it's like that road's so known. It seems like you get a mix of the cars doing their thing, and then the bikes, which is something I'm not a huge fan of. But the only reason why I asked is because Street Cartel was calling me and telling me that he was trying to do that like Cowie versus Jigsaw thing, and then fun runs after out there in Charlotte. So I was trying to see if you had any input on it.
It's a 0.53 mile in all concrete is what Beater Boots is saying.
Yeah, and I think he was asking if I was on a ZX10. I do not own a ZX10.
Yeah, that's Cam and Donnell.
Yeah.
I've got a 05
Rook
Gixxer.
said Charlotte spot hooks, no spin, even in 60-degree weather. Beautiful.
He's saying cops are heavy though. There's a heavy presence there. So I don't know. That's I don't have any experience in Charlotte,
Okay.
but they're saying it's fire from everyone. I don't know. As far as like hosting events, I probably, me personally, I would not. I would look towards hosting in an eternal event first, making sure before I even entertain the thought of hosting a real event. Plus, it's just too much going on with the event stuff, man. I'd rather be racing. I don't
Yeah.
that's just me. Yeah. So,
I do
but
want to
yeah,
try to get out some this year.
that's my
if we
thought
can.
process on Charlotte. If he hosts an event, the Cowie versus Jixer thing, I think it'll make sense. It's just, to me right now, until people get that crank, like the Jixers are going to kick ass. Like there's not going to be, you know what I mean? Like it's not.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing is he said it's run what you brung type of deal. So we're talking boosted Jigsers, nitrous bikes, stroker bikes, whatever you got. He said you can run. So I mean, at the end of the day, we know what kits are out for the Jigsers that we don't. I don't think I've ever seen a ZX10 turbo that's a Gen 5.
I think check Ricky. Ricky Gaston had a couple of, at least one or two turbo ZX.
Do they make a kit for him, or is that something you gotta just kind of make yourself?
He probably had, but anybody can do it. You just know a fabricator guy. Just custom do whatever it is. Like
Yeah,
but
but a lot
yeah,
of people
like
just buy the kit and slap it on and call it a day. That's what I'm saying. Like it's just the ZX10 platform just isn't up there with the Jigsaw platform yet. But that's why everyone is all excited about the stroker cranks on the ZX10 because that's a big upgrade.
yeah, it is for the 10 guys. But unless something like that was done after the fact, like where a couple of people get the cranks, or you know what I mean, and the bikes are way faster first, and then you put it up on a run what you brung. But right now, no disrespect to Cowies, but y'all gonna get y'all asses kicked. Cowie's not fucking with Jixers right now. It's just not.
No.
In the big scheme of things, they're just not. So
yeah,
and ain't shit coming out their stock. So
yeah, literally.
So if you want to go there and waste your money in Charlotte, waste your money, but it's too early for something like that.
Yeah, and you can't really run.
My opinion, my personal opinion, anyway.
In my opinion, you can't really run a stock motor class just for the simple fact that it's like who's
people
really
like
running
you that claim almost stock. Yeah, there's people like you. Yeah.
Hey, I said it almost.
There's people like you that's going to show up acting like you stock. So yeah,
no,
bro.
I didn't show up acting like I was stock.
Or almost stock, whatever that means.
Almost. It's a few parts change. That's it.
Jixers and boosters can't beat them platforms. Yeah, though. I mean, boosters, Jixers, whatever. So like, I don't know. A few of the people will be drinking in the parking
Juan's
lot
in
too,
here.
so be aware.
Hey, Juan, how much you weigh?
Oh yeah, yeah. I did ask that earlier.
Reaper was trying to know. He thought you were 200 pounds. I said there ain't no way he's 200 pounds.
Yeah, Juan. They say somebody has said you was only 200 pounds. Are you 240 plus? 245.
See, I told you.
Hey man, I'm gonna lose 15 pounds. You got action. No, but you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna have my stock ass Gen 2 true stock Gen 3 booster. He gonna pull up with some bullshit. I ain't gonna have no excuse not to run him either.
You didn't see this big ass head. I told you, bro. I was roasting his head earlier. He knows.
All right. Well, that's all I got. Unless the group has anything else. I'm gonna take my behind to bed because I gotta wake up early. And I'll try to do more of these. It's just kind of like because we went to the meet.
Yeah.
I do know that we got the. I know personally, I got a track day with Nashville Motos coming up, and then we have. I'm excited about the H2 meet as well. I get to see some of the homies again. And after that, I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
You know, after that, I'm not so sure. So we'll see. I know, Chris. I'm old. I got to go to bed. I got to wake up at like 3 a.m. So unless I call in, and I don't want to do that. I gotta raise money for parts.
Man.
That's gonna sit inside of my garage.
Hey.
Oh man, I'm getting older. All right, y'all. So we about to go unlive. Let me see here. Let me end the stream. Thank y'all for watching. And as always, I have more content. I'm sure these racers, these fast guys appreciate it as well. Shut up, Thomas. Bye. I'm gonna end this on him. End it.